Success is created by doing the basics to a high standard consistently. Thibaut. My friends, we see the market rebounding today. Everything up, swinging up quite nicely. The high up for the day, the highest up that we see is 20-year bonds up 3.41%, up even more than Bitcoin. Let's jump into these charts, see where things are. It's nice because what are we waiting to have happen? Well, we're waiting for this up move to trigger, going from red to green like we saw back in September, on the 9th of September. Then things ran up and then, of course, started to move back down, and we jumped into this latest down move. Now, we could see things go up longer. They could move up through the 200 EMA. I don't think that's all that likely, but what do I know? I'm going to follow the charts and do what they tell us to do. So up for the day, 1.97%. We see where it was up in the morning, further up in the afternoon. How did that affect our bigger charts? Not at all when it comes to the STC. We do see the latest 2-day candle, the long wick on the bottom, candle shorter than the last one. We look at the weekly, again, just nice and down, still red on the STC there too. So we will be continuing to watch and see what happens. There's a little bit of a difference when we go to the Nasdaq 100. You can see that it already switched over to green. Now we want that to clear this inside box here, this area that's a little bit darker. You can see the two bands there. Needs to go above that top band. And then if it turns red again, if it turns red inside the band, we don't trade that. We just have learned if you don't obey the rules, it doesn't work very well for you. So we'll wait, watch, and see if the pull up rather than a pull back or pull down. We'll see if this pull up goes high enough to potentially initiate another short move. So we'll wait, watch, and see. Everything else as far as the 2-day goes, still negative. The weekly still negative, trying to push through that 200 EMA sitting right there on it. And I could bounce off of it. We don't know. We'll wait and see. Of course, what I'm hoping for is the ability to jump into another short position. Now, let's talk about 20-year bonds. Again, a lot of up movement for the day, 3.41%. What do we see going on there? Up in the morning, a little higher. In the afternoon, went from red to green. Again, we want to see that clear, that inner band there, and get to the top, and then rotate back going down so we could jump in again like we did on that trade recently where we made 2.59% in our practice trade. Where are we on the 2-day? Still strong down movement, well below the 200 EMA. We have to go way up on the chart to find it. And what about the weekly? We're still well below the 200 EMA there. And again, bonds have a lot of downward pressure on them. So hoping we'll see things move up through that center band, reset for us to jump into another down trade. We'll wait, we'll watch, we'll see. Okay. Let's move from bonds to gold. Gold up for the day nicely, 2.07%. Has gold finally reached a bottom? Wouldn't that be nice? Don't hold your breath. Still well below the 200 EMA. Gold did move up in the morning, up a little higher in the afternoon. Quite nice. Went from red to green. It had been green before, but again, that doesn't mean anything to us. If it doesn't clear this band, we're getting very close. So that'd be nice if we had an opportunity to short gold again. Where are we on the 2-day? It's still negative. Red down candle. Again, a spinning top there. But that's what we would expect with an up move. And of course, the weekly still strongly down and has totally cleared with this week. We've totally cleared through the 200 EMA exponential moving average on that weekly chart. So we are in bear territory. Now, maybe that's coming to an end. That would be great. I'd love to see gold take off. I can't wait to go long gold. That's not happening yet. Let's wait, watch, and see. Bitcoin rebounding up some for the day, 2.63%. And again, what's happening with Bitcoin isn't getting me super excited at this point. We just want to see it lay down a solid base at that $18.20 mark for XBTF. Remember, that is a short-term future ETF. It's traded just like other ETFs. You don't have to go to a Bitcoin or a crypto exchange. Of course, over the last few months, we've seen some problems. Some of those have had. This is traded in the market. So that's one reason that we track it. Also, it has the lowest fees of the 3 approved short-term ETFs that deal with Bitcoin. We see that we're below the 200 EMA on the half-day chart. We look at the 2-day. Of course, it's green, been green for a while. That isn't telling us a whole lot. We do see a green candle forming, but again, basing out right there around the 1820 mark. And what do we see on the weekly? Same kind of thing. Red spinning top, some indecision for the week. But again, we've seen that before where things just either went up or down after that, not telling us a whole lot. We'll continue to wait, watch, and see how Bitcoin sorts out. Nothing to do there yet. That's where we are, folks, as we end the day on Wednesday, go into Thursday. I'll be recording our Charting Crypto and Commodities tonight for our Patreon members. Thank you so much for being with us. If you want to support the work we do here at the channel, please consider becoming a Patreon supporter. Of course, first thing you get is that 3-part series, Options Made Simple, the Charting Wealth Way. We so appreciate everybody being with us. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.